Based on the iconic character created by Dashiell Hammett, Monsieur Spade is a riveting neo-noir mystery series with an impressive cast of talented actors. Although star Clive Owen takes center stage, the series succeeds thanks to supporting roles from the likes of Dennis Ménochet and Matthew Beard. Were it not for the strength of the ensemble imbuing its characters with believability and genuine emotion, it's unlikely that Monsieur Spade would be as engaging as it is. Although the show is inspired by an iconic literary character, Monsieur Spade is not directly based on one of Hammett's books. Instead, the show takes place long after the events of Detective Sam Spade's most famous appearance in the celebrated classic The Maltese Falcon. Although the show explores aspects of Spade's background and history via flashback sequences, Monsieur Spade focuses on the title character's retirement in the French town of Beauzals. Despite enjoying his time away from the crimelight, Spade is soon thrust back into the action when 6 nuns are mysteriously murdered in a convent. This sets him on a quest for the truth and on a collision course with some of the community's residents. Here's who appears in Monsieur Spade's cast. Clive Owen. Sam Spade. A celebrated detective enjoying his retirement in the south of France, Sam Spade is in the pantheon of iconic sleuths thanks to his prior appearance in The Maltese Falcon. The version of the character seen in Monsieur Spade, however, is a very different proposition to the one audiences may be familiar with. Struggling with debts and a debilitating breathing condition, Spade is perhaps not the force he once was. This vulnerability is expertly realized by Clive Owen, who has featured in several high-profile movie and TV projects over the years. Among the actor's best-known roles are Theo in Children of Men, Dwight in Sin City, and Larry in Closer. Karaboshom. Tara. Kara Bassam and Clive Owen in Monsieur Spade. Accompanying Sam Spade on his mission to solve the mystery of the murdered nuns is enigmatic teenager Tara. At 15, she provides a stark contrast to Spade's grizzled veteran detective. However, it soon becomes clear that there is more to her than meets the eye, with there being some suggestion that she may even have special abilities of her own. Tara is played by 18-year-old Kara Bassam, an Anglo-French actor whose most prominent role to date was Chloe Easton in Deep State. Denis Ménochet. Chief of Police Patrice Michaud. Dennis Ménochet as Patrice Michaud in Monsieur Spade. As is somewhat typical of shows featuring private detectives, Chief of Police Patrice Michaud is an antagonistic foil to Sam Spade, constantly putting him in his place and generally being a thorn in his side. This provides a certain menace to his personality, enhanced by Dennis Ménochet's stern portrayal. Ménochet himself is no stranger to taking on such complicated characters. Not only does he have experience playing authority figures in projects like Hannibal Rising and The French Dispatch, but he was also a memorable part of one of the most tense opening scenes in cinema history in Quentin Tarantino's Inglourious Bastard. Louise Bourgoin. Marguerite Devereaux. Louise Bourgoin as Marguerite Devereaux in Monsieur Spade. One of the features that makes Monsieur Spade so compelling is tangled web of relationships causing chaos behind the scenes. Marguerite Devereaux is a perfect example. A bar owner in Beauzals, she also happens to be Sam's former lover who approaches him with a potential business opportunity on behalf of her husband. The messiness of the situation only adds to the drama. Marguerite is ably played by Louise Bourgoin, who is most recognizable from films such as The Girl from Monaco and I Am a Soldier. Stanley Weber. Jean-Pierre Devreau. Stanley Weber as Jean-Pierre Devereaux in Monsieur Spade. As Marguerite's husband, Jean-Pierre Devereaux has a complicated relationship with Sam, made even more difficult by his desire to do business with his wife's ex-lover. He is also banned from entering Sam's chateau after an altercation with the sleuth's now-deceased partner Gabriel. Devereaux is portrayed by French actor and director Stanley Weber, whose most recognizable credits include Outlander and Agatha Christie's Poirot. Chiara Mastroianni. Gabrielle. Chiara Mastroianni as Gabrielle in Monsieur Spade. Despite only appearing in flashback sequences, Gabrielle is a key presence throughout Monsieur Spade. Not only does she bequeath Spade with the chateaux in Beauzals, but she is also shown to be a close confidant of his and a much-missed ally. Gabrielle actor Chiara Mastroianni has sustained a successful career for over 3 decades. Her biggest credits include the acclaimed animated movie Persepolis and On a Magical Night. Matthew Beard. George Fitzsimmons. Matthew Beard as George Fitzsimmons in Monsieur Spade. The seemingly innocent son of a landscape painter, George Fitzsimmons is a regular around Spade's chateaus after expressing a desire to render the surrounding countryside. As a result, he becomes drawn into the complicated stories and relationships that inexorably connect to Spade himself. George is played by Matthew Beard, a 34-year-old English actor with an impressive acting pedigree. His extensive CV includes The Imitation Game, Vienna Blood, and Johnny English Strikes Again.